Hello everyone, welcome back to Handsome Phantom. I'm Dustin. This is Brandon. Today, we heard a little rumor. We've been hearing lots of rumors lately.
We have.
The big one right now is that Call of Duty, the next Call of Duty, so Infinity Ward's next Call of Duty, is going to be set in space. And this comes from Eurogamer, this comes from Shinobi, who we talked about in our last video, that it's going to be set in space, and it's going to be a far future, so not a near future.
Sci-fi-y.
Sci-fi. It's very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what? On our podcast, I had talked before how I had seen an article that was like, how is Call of Duty and first-person shooters like this going to go back to a non-jetpack type wall-running system when we've had that and we're so used to it? Because it'll feel slow. Mm-hmm. And I guess they've found a, like, not to take it back, but to take it up another notch.
Yeah.
So, like, traversing space terrain. Not that there couldn't be like a gravity system in the ship. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But that's gonna be
something I'm curious about. Does this mean are we getting like laser type guns, or are we sticking with traditional bullets? And this thing is like pretty much in any video game, if there's a laser gun or if there's a gun with bullets, the bullet gun always feels better. If they were able to combine the feel you get from shooting a bullet gun, and maybe just is sound related, it has to be sound related, you'd think. If they could somehow marry the two together, I think you could see something very interesting.
Yeah.
Are we talking aliens in this new Call of Duty?
That would be interesting as well. I mean, it even.
Did they already do something with aliens in like instead of zombies, they did aliens? Something like that.
Honestly, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but probably.
Maybe.
But that could leave it open to so many different things. Not even like lasers, like shockwave guns and like this, that, and the other. And it's, I don't know how it's going to pan out. I'm really interested. I'm going to be honest, I'm interested because space is cool. I don't want it to be like me just floating around in gravity for 3 hours. But I think it's going to be neat. And also how much of space, I mean, unless you're going to different planets, going to be different. Like if you're just going on.
I'm thinking it's definitely going to be not like, hey, all of this has space combat and you're going to be floating in low gravity. I think you're going to see like we're going to multiple different planets and different environments, different potential enemies, whether aliens, smart, or, animal-like aliens. There's a lot of different interesting potential areas they could go with that, and I think it's great.
Yeah, I do too. It opens up a whole new can of worms for Call of Duty because in the past they've stuck with, not that it hasn't changed, but I mean it's either been near future or past, or it's really been stuff that we can probably think of off the top of our head. And this opens it up to whole new types of experiences.
And what's interesting is that I always love when a studio needs to prove themselves. So I think Infinity Ward knows that Ghosts was shit, not good. And now they're like, we are going to prove ourselves. They've had more time to work on this game now that they've switched to a 3-year release cycle. More time to work on it. They've got, they're not bound to old Call of Duty ideals. They can work with something completely new and prove themselves with this new game.
And I think that's fantastic. And as far as I'm concerned, ever since they introduced the third studio, they've had more time, so that's part of it. But I feel like everyone has stepped it up. Like Sledgehammer came out of the gate strong. Advanced Warfare was pretty good for the time.
It was a hell of a lot better than
Seriously,
Ghosts.
it was pretty good for the time. I felt like they proved themselves as a worthy studio. Black Ops 3 has shaped up to be my favorite Call of Duty of all time.
I'm pretty sure it's mine. I mean, I have rose-tinted glasses thinking about Black Ops 2,
yeah.
But I'd probably like it better than Black Ops 2.
Yeah, and Infinity Ward used to be my number one. Used to be.
But here's the thing, that there was a big flip over of personnel. That's why Infinity Ward's, it's not the same Infinity Ward that you remember from Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, but
I think this, like I said, the studio's got something to prove. They've got more time. It's just a recipe for something great.
All the more reason for them to just make me want to buy their game.
And that's the thing, every year, I think every year for the past 3 years, I'm like, I'm not going to buy Call of Duty. Not last 3. I didn't buy Ghosts at all. I was like, nope, not interested. I did get Advanced Warfare. Played a decent amount. Black Ops 3, as we said. Amazing. So, yeah, and that's the thing is, Call of Duty's been interesting because they haven't needed to really change anything because it's the best-selling game like every year. It's one of the very top. I think Black Ops 3 was the top of last year.
People love it, and that's what we were saying. It's just a happy medium.
I like the idea of them staying ahead of the curve, doing new things before getting stagnant and doing the same thing over and over, which to a degree they do the same thing over and over again. And to each their own. Some people want that, and some people want something new.
A lot of people want that.
I'm in the camp that I want both. And that's the thing is, like, Call of Duty's not my favorite game. It's never been my favorite game, but I do enjoy playing with friends, stuff like that. And I think the people that just constantly shit on it need to put yourself in someone else's shoes. And it's not always necessarily about the game itself. It's about the experience. It's about playing with friends and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I guess that's it.
So tell us what you guys think. Do you want space? Do you want it to be underground? What do you want from the next Call of Duty?
Call of Duty Undertale. It's coming.
So what do you want?
Make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, we also got a great podcast. You can go to handsomefandom.com, all that good stuff. Hit the like button. For goodness sake.
Give us a subscribe.
We like that.
We support it. We hope you support us.
We do.
And
let's just cut this episode off before we say any more dumb stuff. We'll see you later.